Everyone, welcome back. And in this video, I'm sorry about the background noise. If there's a loud the vacuum is on. Don't mind that. But I got a question of asking, how do I make my thumbnails? So that's what I'm gonna be answering in today's video, is how do I make my thumbnails. So of course you guys know my thumbnails are like the same thumbnails I post. And if you guys don't know what thumbnails are, thumbnails is the picture of the video before you click on it. So you guys have probably seen that on my videos, but you've probably been wondering, how do I make them? And I'm gonna show you guys how I make my thumbnails, and I'm gonna make one for this specifically this video. So we're gonna be doing that. So I'm gonna go and teleport to the gift, and this is the first step. Basically, just find like a random area, like a random clean area where a lot of people are not there. It's kind of laggy right now because I do have my very glitchy software pulled up, so this might crash. Hopefully not. I have very intense software right now. So I just have to find a nice area that I want to take the screenshot at. And this is also not really mobile friendly, which means like it might be really hard to do it on mobile because I'm on PC right now. But I can make a separate tutorial on PCs, on like for phones, if you guys want that one. But how I make my thumbnails is, so for example, today's thumbnail is going to be how to make thumbnails. How do I make my thumbnails? So I'm just gonna, for example, take a random picture, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and dress up. There we go. And the thumbnail that I'm wanting should be a different face. So here you guys can see the face. I want to put in like a mystery and like a kind of face. You know, like a like a scream kind of face, something like that. Which is something like this, but I don't really want that kind of face. I want something that kind of like regular. But yeah, Adobe has free faces that you can pick from as well. So Adobe is a really nice area to make thumbnails as well. So kind of like a screen kind of one. I'm looking for those right now. All right. Well, this is gonna take a while, so we could just use that face actually that I found before. That one. Or we can do like this. But this looks like spooked and scared. I want to find something that's not spooked or scared, kind of just like screaming. So okay, let's see if we can find anything over here. There are some. Look at this. Oh my goodness. So there are a bunch of faces that you can choose from, but for this theme is basically, oh, this is the gold one. I don't have the gold one. I had the regular one. Like, this is my regular avatar face, the one without the gold one. Okay, we're getting distracted here. Let's do that's scary. Okay, this is very interesting right now. I cannot find any face, but I think if you gotta do it, I guess I can just stick with that one. I'm looking for a specific face that I'm trying to find right now, but let me just hurry it up right now because we're on the thing right now. Where is it? Okay, now I even lost that face. No. Where is that face? No. There we go. So we can put this face for now. And we can kind of stand and like this. How's that right now? And we can how do I make my thumbnails? And like this, kind of like an angle, but I would go more like a green area, I guess, pointing towards the city in this angle, so it has like a background. You guys can, since Adopt Me has a free private server, there's no Robux. You guys can go inside, so there's nobody there, so it's much easier. But I'm doing a public server right now. That's totally fine. So like an angle like this, and then some people, I have this thing called snipping tool on my computer. You guys can download like another software or something if you guys don't have this. This is built in. If I click new, sorry if this freezes. Okay. So next I just do this. Alright guys, so I just do this right over here right now. Hopefully guys you can see that one. So if you guys can't really guess, right now down here I have this editing app like beside my Roblox icon, right down there. So right over here, so we're gonna zoom in this part, and over here in this area, I'm just gonna draw a little outline for you guys. There we go, red pen. So over in this area, so this one is me, is looking at this area. This one is gonna have the text here, for example, how I make my thumbnails. The text will be here. Another avatar will be popping out over here. I'll show you guys how to do that, but this will be kind of like in the video. This is going to be the text, and this is kind of going to be the area. My handwriting is very bad, I know. Just going to erase everything real quick, all of my little doodles, and you just want to save it after. Let me just, you can just click X, click save. I have to block this part out. Sorry guys, you guys can see a tree right now. I'm gonna put testing TH. You can label it anything and then click to save. I can't really show that part because it has a lot of other things that I won't show. But after that, what you want to do is you can go back to your normal avatar now. There we go. So now I'm back at my regular avatar. And now simply what you want to do is another way. So let's go back to the editing app. If you guys do not know which editing app I'm actually using is, I am actually using DaVinci Resolve. This is a completely free app. Some features on this do require a payment, but I'm using the free version, which is amazing and does everything that how I make my thumbnails at. Completely free. Just search up DaVinci Resolve. This is 18, DaVinci Resolve 18.6, I believe, or just 18. You guys can download it, and it's for PC. You can't really get it for mobile, I'm sorry. But this is also the app how I edit my videos as well. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to go to the media tab over here. Oh, why is this? Alright, there we go. So what you want to do, you see this media pad over here. It's fine right there. What you want to do, it says no clips in media pool because you have nothing in here. You want to right click, and then you want to click import media. So over here it says select a file preview. I'll show you guys right now. So here is the section of my PC area over here. So right now I have like some music, so you guys know the music tracks. I saved it all on my music, the things that I usually use, which is my music tracks over here that I put in my videos, my outro song as well, my custom subscribe button. If you guys want to see how I all of do that, make sure you leave a like and I can do that for you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. So I'll take my avatar like this, but this is kind of like a shocked one, so there's a shock one, so I think I'm gonna take the shock one for this one. This is my summer outfit, that's completely fine. Gonna click open, then I'm gonna click right click and click import media, and then I'm gonna go to pictures, and then I have my saved pictures here, and then I call the file testing th. So I'm just going to bring that, click on open, and it's right over here, and then click on the edit tab. And when you're on the edit tab, you can see over here, now we're in this footage area, there we go, you can see both of our things are here. So this is the screenshot that we took before, we do know that, of course. So when your thing is in the timeline, when you drag it from up there to down here, on the top over here, you can see this little panel over here. So you see zoom. So I want to zoom in my image. So click on my image. I want to zoom it in. I want to block off the backpack, so I just zoomed it in. So all the black lines on the top disappear. And then do the position and move this up the position to the negative side so the backpack can go away. So slightly. There we go. Next, I want to zoom in again. Next, I want to go more closer to the text area. Right over here. Perfect. Then I can click inspector on the top to hide this. Next, I'm back over here on the side. So next, what I want to do is, there we go. So over here, you guys know everything is here. Next, I want to drag and drop my background removal thing I have right here. So if you guys are actually wondering how I got this, I'll make a separate video on that since this video is already very long. So I have my kind of stick figure that I can bring out. There's no background on this. So I'm just going to position it back here. I'm going to lower it and I'm going to make it bigger. And then I have the yaw thing right here. If I move it, it turns. So this is how it more turns this way. And I'm going to kind of just adjust this part, kind of. Make it more in here. Kind of make the size smaller. Put it up there. And I'll make this a little bit more this way so it kind of pops out more. There we go. So this is how it pops out like this. And I'm going to bring this slightly more over this way. And then I have my character right there. So next what I'm going to do is how to add the effects. So over here, down here, you guys can see it. I have selected this area. And this part over here is now the image. And not the layover that we did, but like a plain image. I'm gonna go to effects on the top, and on the bottom there are filters. I'm gonna click on filters, and then you can actually do like blur in like different times. That's how I sometimes blur the stuff. And I want to blur like a few stuff. Sometimes I like to do that. So here, like for example, there's a preview there of how it's gonna blur. But for now, just for this one, I'm not going to blur it for now. But now I'm going to actually go to text, which is in the same tab as effects. There is titles right here. And you can choose your titles. I usually like to choose text, the base one. And this is the same text also in my videos. I like to bring it on the top so it stands out. Then I go back to inspector. I highlight that text area. I click on inspector. We see basic title. I will remove that and I'm going to put in the first line, how I make my thumbnails. Thumbnails is the image before you click the video. I'm going to actually move this. There you go. How I make my thumbnails. I'm going to make this bigger. And if you're wondering how, my font is different. I changed the font. So we can here click on font. Just scroll all the way back up. And it's the second font. So this is the first font. The second font is right over here on the first list. This is my font that I usually use. And then we have here stroke. So I want to kind of give it a stroke. And you can see it gets darker, the text. So I like to give it like a basic, like a basic stroke, so it pops out a little bit more. And then I like to do this, and then I can kind of pitch it like this. So up here it says pitch, and then I like to move it like this. Look how cool that looks. How I make my thumbnail. So it's PITCH right under anchor point. So I'm gonna use anchor right now to kind of adjust it where I want it, and I want it directly here. And look how cool. So this is actually like in the thumbnails, like it'll go straight this way. How I make my thumbnails. This is also a free app as well, so that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna put it all the way, but you can also do it this way. How I make my thumbnails. That's so cool. So I'm gonna do more like a this way kind of. And I think this is perfect. I like this style. You guys can mess around with the app. It's completely free. and this is how I make my thumbnails. It's DaVinci Resolve. Go and download it for free. If you guys need me to show you guys how to download it, I can make a separate video on that. But how I make my thumbnails, this is perfect like that. Alright, so that's about it. And if you click on the deliver icon on the bottom, you guys can see deliver. I will click on deliver, and it kind of has like this basic one. And then what I will do is I'll open up my snipping tool, click on snip, and then I would go over here and just drag this part. So I would just drag the image square, but it only works in deliver, and so this is the perfect size. And then I would click the X button, and then let me just block this out. Oopsie. And okay, wrong one. It went to the .me screen. So I will click, okay, let me click no for now. And let me just redo it real quick. There we go. So this is perfect. So I'm just gonna move this over here on this side. There we go. You guys can see a .me right now, like the real .me game going on right now. Let me just save it. So I'm gonna save it. Testing B. So testing B. You can save it for whatever name that you want. I usually do that. And now I'm back here. So that's pretty much it of how that I make my thumbnails. And if you guys enjoy this video, make sure that you like and subscribe. And if you have any questions of how I like a deeper tutorial of how I make my thumbnails or anything, please let me know, and yep, I'll do it. I can even make one how I edit videos. So if you guys like this, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a very fun video. You guys will love it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!